I don't like it when life is so easy because I feel like you condition yourself to believe that things should come easy, and when stuff is hard, I feel like a more accomplished person. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Liz Awina, and but I want to talk about persistence. I want to talk about how people don't really understand what I guess millennials and Gen Zs want, specifically Gen Zs, because you find that we are considered as the unserious generation. Sometimes it comes from a place of misinformation and a place of I really want your life, like that type of thing. And it's not bad to want somebody's life, but then it's bad for you to want it and to make another person feel bad about living their life authentically, because I usually tell people like you could die any day, and what do you want people to remember you for? Let me give you guys the 5 lessons that I've learned this past 6 months. Is suffering is associated to every single thing that you do in this life. Nothing comes easy. Don't expect it to come easy, and when it comes easy, you need to question it, because I believe in the fight for your life, fight for sanity, fight for what you want, and fight yourself. Like I self-sabotage a lot because I don't know why I believe that I don't deserve good things. I don't know where I got that from, but it's just, I know, but I also don't want to talk about it because I feel like some of these things you just need to go to therapy and really deal with them properly rather than telling the internet what your problems are. But I think having the self-awareness to identify that this is maybe where I fall short is really important, because I was watching Nobody Wants This, the series, and there's something that the guy was like, you can try as much as you want to like push me back or like destroy this, but I'm never gonna leave. And I think that's something that I did to a lot of my friends. Like most of my friends that I have now, God bless their hearts, I tried as much as I can not to I didn't want them to be my close friends, like my girlfriends. And I think let me give you an example. I don't have a best friend simply because I don't believe in that. Like I said, I believe human beings are full of disappointment. And I also just don't believe in the notion that one person should be the person that is consistently listening to you or has that responsibility of carrying so much load. Because I usually say, you need to have a range of friends for different things, so you don't burden a person to feel like it's their responsibility to take care of you, because you also never know what they're going through, and you also need to give them and allow them to grow as well. And having a best friend for me just feels like it's injustice to a person, but that's just me. I have friends that have best friends and I'm okay with that, and I love that concept for people that love it, but I just don't think it works for me. So I self-sabotage a lot in a lot of situations. I don't like to talk about my accomplishments because I don't believe, like, sometimes I feel like I'm a fraud, and that may not be true because I work really hard. Like, guys, I think for a person for a person that looks like her life is so together, I spend so much time in my head convincing myself that like I don't deserve certain things, like it's so crazy. I don't know, I guess most great people have that. And I also like to say, accept yourself and accept some of the flaws that you have, because when you fight them, you're consistently fighting yourself and you never outgrow them. Like, you just never do. So fight for life, fight for what you want, fight for the life that you envision in your head, because it's not unattainable. Just because it's in your head, that doesn't mean that it won't transmute into something real. It will if you believe it's real. And I think that that's the whole notion of faith. Faith without action is dead. So also make a move. Don't just be praying. Don't just be listening to sermons. Take the step. Take the leap of faith. I usually say I'm a run, and if God sees me running, he will move, So, and he moved for me. Like, now I work at a company that guys, bless my friend's heart, she's the one that was like, yo guys, I don't want to cry, but like she's one of the people that she really fought so hard for me to like, she was calling people like, there's one of my friends, she's like, oh yeah, I will cry, guys, my voice is already started shaking. She was like, like she even called me like the week before I started my job, and she was like, Liz, the day that, like, there's something that happened a couple of months ago, and she was like, the day that this and this and this happened, I I was so scared for you. And she was like, oh, hey guys, I'm about to cry on the internet. Not today. But yeah, I think that was high functioning depression that I was going through at that time, where I didn't have, and until today I haven't really resolved it. I haven't worked through it. Like I said, I need to make bag, and the bag that I make, I need to go to therapy so I can deal with things properly, because I also don't believe in being a horrible person just because you've experienced difficult times. It's not fair for the world and for yourself. Anyways, that's so much. Oh my god, that's so much feelings. Yeah, so the second point would be go where you're celebrated, because for a really long time I wanted certain people to look at me and to want me, right? And I've been trying to go back to my core self and understand, like, what do I like? What do I do? What makes me me? What do I like about myself? And what do I want? Like, if my 15-year old version is looking at me, what do I want them to feel? And if my 30-year-old version is looking at me, what do I want them to be like? Okay, I'm so glad that you did that, because now we ended up like this, because there's always like those two, where there's your future self and there's your younger self, your inner child, basically. And at any given moment, you're either, elevating both of them, or you're taking them both down. Because I usually say, and I think Virgil Abloh is the one that usually talks about, like, I work for like my younger self. Everything that I do is for my 17-year-old self. And I think these days I'm starting to, like, not be a bad person to my inner child. Like, I feel like I want to be surrounded by people that love me. I want to be surrounded by people that care about me, care about my emotions. Coming to the understanding that, like, people actually love me, like, people actually care for me, is something that is so hard for me to accept sometimes. I don't know why. I actually don't know why. Because I feel like I said, disappointment in people, I've really associated the two together. And to just know that there are some people that, like, if they find out this has happened to Liz today, they will not be okay, is such, I don't know, like, it just feels so unreal, So yeah, there's that. Go where you're celebrated, guys. Like, it makes life so much easier. And I think, like, something that I'm also learning is, like, ambivalent relationships. Like, there's certain relationships that we have that don't really have any meaning to our lives. People come into your life for a reason, for a season, and some people for a lifetime. And rarely do you find people for a lifetime, but, like, having the ability to say, I'll experience this person to the fullest, and when it comes to an end, then that will be it. That's a blessing. So go where you're celebrated, guys, and don't force it. Like, I told my friend the other day, and that will be lesson 3. Let your intuition show you, or give your intuition a chance to show you that it's your best friend. Like, guys, this part will save this part. And if you're not careful, that's why the Bible says guard your heart, because it holds everything. That's how God communicates with people, through emotions, and through your hearts, because he made you. Like, he made you. Minds change, people change their mind. But then here, guys, you can't fake that. There's books for the mind, but there's no books for the heart. I mean, books for the heart are kind of like fiction, but it's fiction. Anyway, so yeah, trust your instincts, trust your gut. It will save you. It has been saving me for the last month. And as you guys can see, I'm glowing. Aside from the sun being there, I'm glowing. And I love my life. I just tried as much as I can to make my life as simple as I can. And it's working out for me. I don't like stress. That's how they born me. So if you're I already have enough stress, and the world is already as crazy as it is, for you to come and be putting your luggage on top of mine without even any consideration, that's some crazy business, dog. Don't be doing that. And I think now I'm learning how to just deassociate. I think that's the law of detachment. That's lesson number 4. Practice the law of detachment. Learn how to be okay with yourself. Learn how to spend time alone. Learn how to create memories with new people, and just learn how to detach. The law of detachment is so good. Even Jesus did it when he stepped away. Some moments they said he went to pray alone. He went to sit alone. Guys, human beings are a lot. if you're consistently around a lot, you get so, how do I say, like, it's like, you know, those quizzes and, you know, those mathematical things that people have like on their face where they're trying to process stuff. That will be you consistently. And I usually say your brain is not a storage. That's lesson number 5. So if you are able to walk, connect with nature, work out, read a book to help your mind and help you learn something, because you have like what, October, November, December, 3 months left of this year. If you can start now to like prepare for the coming year, it makes your life a lot more easier. And also, guys, December is not necessarily always for like partying and drinking, and that's something that I'm finding out in this country, is that a lot of people really connect with you once you drink. And I'm not really a big drinker because I don't like how I act when I'm drunk. I don't like the feeling of waking up in the morning and I don't feel like myself, because alcohol is also a depressant, and I don't want to put myself in a situation where I feel depressed when maybe I'm a highly functioning depressed person. That's a heavy maybe. Heavy. I'm not, I mean, I stopped having the stigma of being a depressed person, you know, because I've experienced it and it's not cute, but I just don't like it. I just don't enjoy it, and that's it. That's my choice. I don't mind being around people that drink though. Shall enjoy your life. Plus, people that drink are more fun. They are more fun, more entertaining. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I have to say. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do this. Maybe, I guess just talking like this makes it easier for me, because I also want, the reason why I want to start just talking like this is because I was thinking about it the other day and I was watching K Yams' video, and she was like, I want to like be able to have, you know, a journal or like a record of what was going on and how I got to a certain point, you know, because it's, I guess sometimes I mean, content creation has become so complex that like there's so much color grading, blah 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 blah, and so you feel so overwhelmed. But then at the core of it, people just want to feel seen, people just want to feel heard, and people just want something that they can relate to. And I hope this is something that people can relate to. We're all struggling, guys. As you just see me like this, I just came from reading like an article that I need to help from work, and I was basically working the whole day, and like it's happy survival basically. It's just a song I've been listening to when I come back home from work. Happy survival. It makes life easier if you think of it like that. But yeah, if you're having a really tough time, and remember, when life gets hard, Fela Kuti only needed a microphone for him to survive. So keep it pushing, baby. We have so much more, and we are not doing the bare minimum. And I usually say I'm very privileged, much as yes, I may not accept it, but I'm still privileged to even be here, to have parents that, you know, take care of me. That's a privilege, you know. And I think one of the things I've learned from this job is I'm so grateful for my dad and for the fact that he works. Because if he wasn't working, I don't think I would have the privilege of going to that job, you know, because I still need his help to chop. But yeah, bless his heart. Anyway, guys, bye. I hope this was informative because this is fairly new. I was about to cry here, but I didn't. And I hope this is, you guys get to know me like this, because I feel like I have so much more to share with people. I just get really scared, and I don't like being vulnerable because I feel like I'm weak if I do that, and I don't think that's good. But I'm trying to lean into people like, you know, Nina Simone and Maya Angelou. I really aspire to be as strong as those women because they're really strong, and I love powerful women because they make me feel like I can actually be a powerful woman. And at the end of the day, remember, all you've got is you and God. And if you hold on to the two of those, nothing will ever go wrong in this life. If you need to touch grass, go and touch grass. If you need to shower with cold water, take a deep breath. That's okay. Just take the time that you need. I'll see you guys soon. I'm not gonna say next week because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it, but I'll see you guys soon. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know the part that you really liked and the lesson that you got out of this. Guys, please subscribe. I need to start growing this community, and send it to your friends, you know, because it doesn't hurt. It really doesn't. And I'm pretty sure someone needs this. And this past week was mental health awareness, and I just want to raise that up. Take care of your mind and be kind to your mind. and it's also breast cancer awareness month, so be conscious of that. Love you guys. Bye.